walk among the clouds and all the stars, it's like a movie. I landed on the moon, she let me grab all on that booty. Let's go. Pull up in my Porsche topless. Cool as shit is stunning. Keep on looking, mommy. Let me know you got it. Dipping through blue skies and I'm money doubling. On the road, we got bag, my man. Watch me.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nick Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the Prodigy, BJ Penn!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we go with the stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Now tripling up on the jab.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight and the pace at which we are going to fight.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He is a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab. Oh, nice.
Push kick there to the body.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Nice entry there, and able to finish. Man, has he been masterful. BJ Penn in a world of trouble here.
He's hurt again.
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no... Gets back to his feet. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water.
The uppercut flails and misses. That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nick Diaz!
Well, he hasn't been the most active fighter on the roster, but when he competes, he still finds a way to get the job done. Congratulations to Nick Diaz, who comes through with yet another signature win here tonight. This 209 tattoo looking pretty good right now.
sustenance. They're getting big like they've been feeding missing supplements. Never follow them for the big moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Heard them on every verse, so there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I war, we won't be needing any mediator. Feeling comfy in any spot that I'm stood in. They're claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. Having them up, it's nothing, man, I'm out. And yeah, the jobs are good and swimming in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent.
Here he is, the affable former UFC heavyweight champion, Junior Dos Santos. The knockouts have started to pile up again for him. The Luis Doria-trained boxer really starting to find that form yet again as he tries to track down another UFC touch.
That shows the quality of the mentality of Junior Dos Santos. To go back and reset when things aren't going well and you find yourself trying to skid, you go back and mentally you fix it. Junior Dos Santos has fixed that. Never did not have the skills. He went back and he fixed the mental, and now it's put him right back where he wants to be. The fight against Derek Lewis showed that he has the patience and the calmness to withstand the storm, and then when you give him an opportunity, he still has that quick strike ability to finish a fight.
A lot of confidence in his chin, his toughness, and of course his recent alignment with the American top team in Coconut. And the accolades have continued to pile up for one of the best heavyweights in the world, Stipe Miocic, and rightfully so. Of course, who can forget when he wrested the belt away from Fabricio Verdum in Brazil at UFC 198, and then what he did after the fact against Alistair Overeem and Junior Dos Santos put him on a pedestal as truly one of the best heavyweights of all time.
And it should, because when you have those types of names on your resume, you will be considered one of the greatest fighters the division has ever seen. Stipe has the ability to win fights in a number of ways. Unbelievable boxer, has great footwork, but also was a Division I level wrestler at Cleveland State University.
Fights fires pretty well, too.
He's really good at that, yes. I went to the firehouse, and it's intense as it comes.
Stipe Miocic steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Heavyweight Champion, Junior Chicano Dos Santos. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Heavyweight Champion, Stipe Miocic.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
All right, round one of this stand-up only fight is underway. A friendly reminder. Rule set, not a whole lot of them, but you can't grapple or wrestle at all, and if the fight does hit the canvas, no follow-up strikes permitted on the ground. Nice combination from Miocic upstairs. All right, early action here in the heavyweight division. And wow, huge head kick.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh! Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' lower jaw does not look good. I don't... Big elbow there, Lance.
That hook was bad.
Oh, that's it!
Holy smokes!
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so a big win for Stipe here tonight, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And you know when you're a one-name man, right? Like Noma Garciaparra, right? For Stipe, that's all you need to know, and another brilliant effort out of the big man tonight.
Stipe is one of those guys that you saw from the very beginning of his UFC career. You saw the evolution from prospect to contender to champion, and tonight he adds to such a great legacy that he's had in the UFC.
Suffering builds character. Get a load of me.
Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the...
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the...
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Early connection with the left from the champ. Oh, and he lands yet another uppercut. So those strikes have come in bunches tonight, really starting to find some consistency.
He's finding consistency because he knows that that is a strike that he can find at any time. He's so confident in finding that uppercut that it's landing over and over again.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by Ilia Topuria. Now a kick to the body.
Until he blocks it, you better keep throwing those body kicks.
Easy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. All right, well, we pull up the numbers, bottom of your... Technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, it's in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Holloway swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Finds his range with the jab. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
Look at that. He's getting to stand.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing.
What a connection. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Nice spinning back there.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But they're going at it here. Huge shots. Both sides.
There's that left hand. Just out of range with that right hook. Ten seconds now to go in the round. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight?
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he offensively, or his fight's going to
He's got to move his head now. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a
great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Holloway's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee. So poor